Today we will consider dispersion of white light by a glass prism. Just focus on this picture. This is ordinary white light and it is falling on one of the refracting face of the prism. It is emerging out from the second refracting face, and on the screen we are able to get a band of colors. If we will see this with the help of principal section of prism, then we can have this picture. This is incident beam of white light suffering refraction at this refracting face. On suffering refraction, this white light is splitting into 7 colors. Again suffering refraction at other refracting face. And on the screen here, we are able to get a band of 7 colors. When we are observing this, then one question comes in our mind that incident beam was white light. Is prism creating these 7 colors? So answer is no. White light initially consists of 7 colors. They are mixed together, so we are going to have white light. When white light is passing through prism, it splits into 7 colors. And this phenomena of splitting of white light into its constituent colors is known as dispersion of white light. So what we are going to consider, dispersion of white light by a glass prism. When white light is falling on one of the refracting face of glass prism, then it splits itself into its constituent colors. This phenomena of splitting of white light into its constituent colors is known as dispersion of white light. And this band of 7 colors that we are getting here, VIBGYOR, VIBGYOR, this band of 7 colors that we have on screen is known as spectrum. And how these colors are going to arrange themselves, this we can learn with the help of an acronym. And this acronym, we are going to have VIBGYOR. This V will start from the base of the prism. This V will be towards the base of the prism and R will be at the topmost. So VIBGYOR means V is violet, I indigo, B blue, G means green color, Y means yellow color, O means orange, and R means red. So when we will try to learn this by acronym, we can have a VIBGYOR where the wavelength of each color is different, and this wavelength increases as we move from violet towards red. You are moving from violet towards red color, so wavelength will increase. Wavelength of red color will be maximum in this case, and wavelength of violet color will be the least. So what we have done till now, we have considered dispersion. Dispersion is phenomena of splitting of white light into its constituent colors. The band of 7 colors that we are going to have, that is known as a spectrum. In which sequence these colors are going to arrange themselves, that we can learn with the help of VIBGYOR, where V is violet, I indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Each color is going to have a different wavelength, and this wavelength increases as we move from violet towards red. Next comes, what is the cause of dispersion? Why this splitting is taking place? In previous video we have done that when white light passes through a prism, then this is white light, this is polychromatic light consisting of many colors. If you are going to make a light radiation to fall, light ray to fall on prism that is of single color, monochromatic light, then you can see that that light is going to deviate from its path. Or in previous video we have done how ray of light is going to get deviated when it is passing from one refracting phase to another refracting phase. So this is white light. Initially here we are going to have air, and this prism is made up of glass. So when white light is falling on this face of prism, then different colors, they have different amount of angle of deviation. Red color, this is red color, this is violet color. So when red color will suffer refraction at this face, it will emerge like this. Violet will emerge like this. So for red color, this is angle of deviation. For violet color, this is angle of deviation. Violet color is going to deviate from its original path by this angle. Red color is going to deviate from its original path by this angle. Each color is going to have different angle of deviation, and in between we are going to have indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange. They will have their angle of deviation between dr and dv. So each color according to its wavelength has its own angle of deviation. So path followed will be different, and we can see different colors when they come out of the prism. So what is cause of dispersion? Different colors are going to have different angle of deviation because angle of deviation is inversely related to wavelength. For violet color, wavelength is less, so angle of deviation is more. For red color, wavelength is more, so angle of deviation is less. Angle of deviation is inversely related to wavelength. So we are going to have bending for violet color to be the most and deviation for red color to be the least. Other colors we will be able to get in between violet and red colors. So cause of dispersion is different colors of light bend through different angles with respect to incident ray as they pass through prism. Red light bends the least and violet the most. So rays of different colors will emerge along different path and we can see them distinctly. Also, this angle of deviation is dependent on refractive index. Refractive index again dependent on speed. So different colors are going to move with different speed in case of glass prism. This also you can consider to be the cause of dispersion. Now how to consider that these colors are present in white light and prism is not going to create. To prove this, that white light is consisting of 7 colors, an experiment was done or an activity was done by Newton to show that white light is composed of 7 colors. To do this activity, or we can say sunlight, that is also polychromatic light. So to do this activity, what Newton considered, he considered one prism to be placed like this, another prism to be kept close to this first prism but in inverted position. From this side, white light is falling on prism first. So it will suffer refraction here and 7 colors will follow different path. So this is red color, this is violet color. We are going to consider 2 colors here only, red and violet. Other colors will be in between. After suffering refraction at this face, we are going to have splitting of white light into 7 colors or splitting of this into 7 colors, red and violet. Or when white light passes through this prism, here we are able to get a band of 7 colors. This band of 7 colors, then we allow it to fall on this face of prism. Then what was observed? After suffering refraction at this end and suffering refraction at this end, it was found that on the screen we are again able to get white light. Because deviation will take place in such a manner that again these colors are going to mix together and we are able to get white light on the screen. So this activity of Newton revealed that white light itself is consisting of 7 colors. Prism is not going to create 7 colors. When white light passes through prism, then due to refraction, due to different amount of deviation suffered by different colors, we are going to have a splitting. And when again it is passing through prism that is kept in inverted position, these colors are going to combine and we get white light. Question comes, no dispersion we are able to see in case of glass slab, and in vacuum or when light passes through air, then also no dispersion is there. Why? In case of glass slab, angle of deviation we have done earlier, this is a 0. Ray of light is not deviated but it is laterally displaced. So angle of deviation is a 0. When angle of deviation is a 0, so dispersion will not be taking place and white light will come out from glass slab without dispersion. In case of vacuum, no dispersion of white light, because in vacuum different colors are moving with the same speed. So no dispersion of white light takes place in vacuum or in air.